Hey guys, welcome to the video, and today I'm gonna show you 10 amazing mods for content warning, either from Thunderstore or the Workshop. The first one we're gonna look at is More Color. This mod lets you choose more color to personalize your character, giving you that extra bit of personality that you can share with your friends. The color on the board are a bit random, but you can clearly see which color will look what, and if you want to know, there's always the mirror to see exactly how you're looking. The next amazing mod is Configure Map. No more random maps, you can always choose which map you want when you start your game. The Configure Map can be found on the Thunderstore. Next, we have the Hidden Item that lets you buy items that can normally not be obtainable in the shop, like the walkie-talkie, the hard hat, the North gun, the grabber arm, and the Sir Monster Burger, as well as the radio and the camera. This mod can be downloaded inside of the Workshop. The next mod we're gonna look at is the death status. Next to your name and your colleague's name, you will see a green circle when they're alive, and it will become red when someone dies. So you always know if they are alive or dead before they come back to the bell. The next mod we're gonna look at is the charging Divebell. When you're coming back to your Divebell, it will recharge your flashlight or any consumable that runs on battery. So you can always come back to the Divebell to recharge your equipment, giving you an opportunity to stay a little longer. And speaking of staying a little longer, the next mod we're gonna look at is Better Oxygen. And this mods make so that you don't lose oxygen inside the Divebell, but you can also configure the speed at which it depletes and the number of oxygen that you can have. You can also make it to have infinite oxygen, or refill the oxygen inside the Divebell, making the game slightly less or more punishing for your oxygen. The next mod we're gonna look at is In-World Drop. And that mod makes so that you can find some items inside the old world that can normally be bought in the shop. The current categories are Light, Medical, Gadget, and Misc. You can find these items pretty much everywhere. You can even find really useful items like the defibrillator, giving you a better reason to go deeper inside the levels. For the next mod, we are going to look at ABAY, and that mod lets you sell items to regain money from the items that you either don't need anymore or that you find if you have the In-World Drop. To sell item, all you need to do is throw items where you normally throw the camera to get the disc, and you will get a refund. This is a good way to refund your stuff to get access to that silly emote that you need. This can only be done during the evening after an expedition. Now, the next two mods are for those that love to suffer in content warning. And one of the two is called Modify Monster Spawner. You can multiply the amount of mob that spawn on a map. So if you think that there is not enough mobs in content warning, you can change that amount. Make sure that you don't put the number too high, or the game will extremely lag. Oh my god. That was fast. So this is if you like to suffer a lot, or you think that the game doesn't have enough mobs. Now the next mod is a mod for you if you love really dark horror game, because this mod is called Lights Out, and it makes so that every single light doesn't exist anymore. So if you don't have a flashlight, it is completely pitch black. Flashlights are extremely useful, and the camera can offer some form of light. But you better stock up on flashlight, because you're gonna get lost very easily. And right now, even with a flashlight, I have no idea where I'm going. I found a staircase. This can lead to some very scary moments inside of your maps. What is that? Oh. It's just a snail. It is a really good way to highlight mobs for a thumbnail. So this was 10 amazing mod for content warning. Now I'm going to get out of here, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found some good mod. Now where's the exit? I am lost. Completely lost. Where do I need to go? Uh-oh. I'm out of battery.